Newcastle versus Liverpool was definitely game of the season so far. I don't care what any of you say, this was the most entertaining game of the season so far. It had everything. Chelsea and Liverpool was 1-1 and there was two offside goals that were ruled out. But that second half was pretty boring. Newcastle 5-1 against Villa, although it had lots of goals, but it doesn't mean it was the best game. I'm definitely going with this as the game of the season so far, right? So let's get into it. Was it a red card for Virgil van Dijk? And the answer is yes. The officials got it spot on. It was correct, right? So the tackle itself was not reckless, out of control. It wasn't dangerous. It wasn't serious foul play or anything. And Virgil argued that he got the ball. However, it's very clear that you can see that he goes through the man first before he gets the ball. He does take Isak out. He wipes him out and then he gets the ball. What the problem is, though, is that he is judged to be the last man. And if you look at it, Isak has rolled him. So he hasn't taken a touch. He's using the momentum of the ball and he has shielded Van Dijk out of the way and continued his run. And the ball is definitely going into the box, straight into the box. And he was through. He was through on goal. He was going to be one-on-one against Alisson. And he was going to have a chance to shoot and possibly score. So yes, I agree. There was no covering defender. He was straight through on goal, just like the Bruno Fernandes incident with Forest. That was the last man tackle. It was a foul, so therefore, unfortunately, it was a red card. There's this other new rule about double jeopardy. Double jeopardy is basically introduced to say if the defender is genuinely going for the ball, he's making a proper attempt to actually play the ball, so he's not trying to harm the player or anything, then they shouldn't get a red card. However, that only applies in the penalty box. So only if it was in the penalty box and this was the foul, Van Dijk wouldn't have gotten a red card because he genuinely tried to play the ball. So the double jeopardy is not to punish the team with both a penalty and a red card, especially if the defender or the tackling player had good intentions. However, this wasn't in the box, and unfortunately, it happened outside, and therefore it was a red card. So let's get that out of the way. Then the goal, Anthony Gordon's first goal, comes from a Trent mistake. He couldn't control the ball. It went under his foot and Gordon was through. Again, Trent Alexander Arnold's defending comes into question. I'm still not very convinced. It's very clear that teams target Trent, wingers target Trent because they do not believe that he's very solid defensively. And time and time again, we get proven correct. These tactics get proven correct. So, he doesn't help himself when he makes such errors or these things happen to him because he just keeps on adding to his own agenda. But yeah, he had a stinker, and definitely when it comes to defending, he shouldn't be in the conversation for the best right backs in the country. Offensively, he's great. I thought maybe Klopp this season would also maybe get another right back more defensively solid and play him in the middle, especially since they were lacking a CDM. He could have done that. He did that for the final few games last season, and Trent was on fire. Liverpool went on a run of winning so many games in a row. But I don't know why he didn't continue with that tactic. However, he was a tactical genius in that game. He kept Liverpool in the game. He made substitutions when he had to. I was questioning why Luis Diaz was going off. Maybe Gakpo. I don't know. Some people say I have an agenda against Gakpo, but I'm sorry. I just thought Luis Diaz is the better player and didn't deserve to go off. But it made sense. Gakpo maybe is better at hold-up play. He could play in the middle as well. So he has that experience. And he made the right substitutions at the right time to keep the score at 1-0, and then he brought on Darwin to win it. And let's just talk about how cold Darwin was. That was absolutely cold finishing. Disgusting. How do you score in the same position at the same place, almost with the exact same technique? 2 goals bottom corner against Nick Pope, who's one of the best keepers. For a man who's lacking on confidence and has been under intense scrutiny, we've mocked him, we've memed him. We said that his best fan who made that song about him cursed Liverpool and cursed him last season. But surely he's back now. Surely this changes. This gives him a restart in his Liverpool career. This is where he needs to start pushing on now. Surely he starts the next game, because that was a masterclass in performance. In such a short amount of minutes, he literally won the game for Liverpool when they were not even supposed to get anything out of this game. And therefore, I would say my respect goes to Darwin Nunez. I, for one, would say I apologize for doubting him or ever doubting him, but he's delivered. And surely he goes on to score a lot more goals this season than he definitely did last season. So yeah, that was great. Let's talk about Alisson again. I believe he's the best keeper in the league, and he's proven it again. He saves Liverpool time and time again. That Miguel Almiron shot should have went through him, but he got both hands behind it, strong hands off the bar, and he reacted to it and just kept Liverpool in the game. So yeah, that was really, really impressive. Newcastle were disappointing. Harvey Barnes cost Newcastle. I'm so sorry. You passed the ball in that position. Callum Wilson would have had a tap in. Man wanted to finish off Liverpool in colour. He saw the glory for himself, and he got caught in two minds or something, I don't know. But immediately after that, Darwin went to go equalize. And I think that's, again, a lesson. We know this. You've got to take your chances when you're on top. I know Miguel Almiron also hit the post. Newcastle would be very, very disappointed with that. And it now means for them 3 points out of a possible 9. Yes, they've had a tough start against City and Liverpool the past 2 games. Now they go to Brighton, and then they're also home to Brentford. So not guaranteed 3 points in any way. So that's going to be hurtful to their top 4 ambitions, or it could have given them confidence if they held on for the win. But I think now Liverpool kick on, and it looks like Liverpool will be serious actually when it comes to challenging Man City for the league. So I was very impressed by Liverpool. I think that was a message to all other teams of how serious Liverpool are this season. And yeah, I've seen it, I've taken it, I acknowledge it. Liverpool are here. Liverpool are officially back. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening and watching my video. I'll be back with a Champions League reaction video. The draw is tomorrow, don't forget. I'll also be doing my predictions. So yeah, see you in the next video.